Okay, like, comment, and subscribe. This video is finishing up with Lil J fit in at while he back home. Let's get it.
And D-Rose did not really do that hit. It was done by a guy named Lil Los from Front Street, whose real name is Carlos Johnson. And I know I wasn't going to say that, but the case has progressed to a point where I can say that now. There's several members of Taekwon World, though, who, again, claim both Jaro City and Taekwon World, like Lil Chris, Jerk, Bubba, a guy named Dro. And this makes the whole situation even more complicated with the fact that they're clicked up with 051 Young Money, who's now accusing Billionaire Black of snitching, when Billionaire Black's blood brother is one of the big homies for Taekwon World. All right, but anyways, getting on to some of the stuff that I was going to, this is all information that I'm building the scenario for you guys for what's going on now. Now, FBG Butta was often called, or he was often referred to as K.I.'s twin. He was not. Okay, Rakeem Wilton and Jakira Barnes, who have different birthdays, are not twins. Whether they're distant cousins or something like that, I don't know, but I don't even think that they're blood related. However, K.I. does have a blood brother, okay? She does have a blood brother, a younger blood brother. And I'm not going to give his government name in this video, but I'm going to put his pictures up here. You can see the resemblance. I mean, it's like he looks just like her. He calls her Twin-O. He calls her his twin. That video that I had dropped earlier about Big A from O Block being killed, I edited this out of the video, but at this point everybody knows. So, there's no point in even, dancing around this issue anymore. Big A, whose street name was ASKI, A-S-K-I, for Ask K.I., he's the one who killed K.I., okay, and everybody knows this. Now, he was caught at Sammy's restaurant, a couple months ago, like I put that video up. And I had originally not said who had done it. I had originally suspected that it was one of Taekwon World's two top hitters, okay? Now, Taekwon World's top hitters, one is that guy TB, another one is FBG Duck's older brother, who goes by the name Number 30, or FBG Brick, and they just dropped a song together, as a matter of fact. Now, exactly what work Number 30 has put in, I've heard about it, but I don't have it confirmed, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything about specific quote-unquote jobs that guys have done in this video anyways, but just know he's one of Taekwon World's top hitters. Him and TB, they're probably, as far as the guys who are free, they're the ones who have put in the most work for them. Now, another guy who's coming home.
Okay, y'all get into it. There's a lot of people, Lil J and all that shit being around. Just go ahead and listen.
Soon for them, who's a hit is C-Ball. Now, guys, I'm not going to say who killed Big A, okay, from O-Block. I'm not going to say that. I am going to say, though, who did not kill him. When I did not say this ever in a video, but when I heard that Big A had gotten killed, my initial suspicion was that it was either TB or Number 30, because again, these are Taekwon World's top hitters. I had thought that it was either one of those two. I was wrong.
Okay, and y'all noticing he not saying Lil J, he ain't did no hits or nothing like that. Just wanted to point that out.
It was not either of those guys. Now, another guy who's one of Taekwon World's hitters, the same guy who I'm not going to name, the same guy who shot up 051 and 800's block, also, the word on the street is got a guy named Cheno from O Block. All right. Now, MOE, they're set from 57th and Union. This is kind of some interesting stuff. They called Taekwon World to kill Cheno when he was on MOE's block. All right, and allegedly it was the same guy who had shot up 051 and 800's block. Now, Cheno again was O Block. Taekwon World also shot up.
Kids, if y'all listen, y'all see this shit is real. It's not for no games. Y'all need to, if y'all listen, y'all need to pay attention to this shit. This just ain't no, games. Let's get back in it.
Shot a guy named Troy just the other day, but he just got away. He was shot in his arm and his leg. Taekwon World has only killed one guy from O Block. so far. They've done a lot of hits on other people, and they've shot a lot of people, but they've only killed one guy from O Block. Cheno was killed last summer. Now, Cheno had family in MOE, but the majority of them didn't like him since he was a BD from O Block, and O Block rocks with Folly, who's into it with MOE. You gotta remember, Folly is Stones. They're into it with MOE, who are GDs. MOE's over on 56 and Emerald as well. All right. Now, today in 2017, besides all this other stuff that's been going on in the past, G.I. Joe, K.I.
And okay, clearly, y'all know he riding through Chicago, through the blocks and all that. Just to let you know if you didn't know.
His younger brother and TB are basically riding around. They're out there lurking every day looking to catch people. All right. These guys are for real hunting. And you guys know that Jaro and O Block had a truce brokered by a pastor over the summer. How that's holding up, though, I'm not too sure about that. Now, getting to how the beef between O Block and Taekwon World started. St. Lawrence they really started the war between O Block and that whole section, EBT, Taekwon World, STL, all that. They kind of started the war between O Block and them back in 2010 because O Block was rocking with TYMB, okay, back then, in like 2009, 2010, and STL had made TYMB. So when O Block was rocking with TYMB, STL saw them as a threat. Now, one of these guys, okay, who...
I'm just letting y'all know, yeah. Let him break it down like it is.
I'm not going to name, but one of the guys who, is one of the top hitters for Taekwon World, he killed two guys. He killed a guy named Melvin Cook from Nico Gang. He also killed a guy named Capo from Front Street. Now, that's not GBE Capo. Okay, this is a different Capo from Front Street. He killed him. He also shot Front Street Mano in his face. All right, and again, I'm not going to say that guy's name, but he's one of Taekwon World's hitters. Now, the reason why he was going after the guy from Nico Gang is because Nico Gang is clicked up with 600.
Yeah, kids out there, y'all hear that? Ain't nothing cool about getting shot in your face. Or y'all better pay attention. Take this as knowledge, not as no fucking, this is what you want to be a part of. Let's get back in it.
They're a mix of GDs and BDs. Now, Taekwon World also recently lost a girl named Bobby. She was Lil Boo's first girlfriend. You know, Lil Boo from 600? She was Lil Boo's first girlfriend. She was killed by accident at a party back in 2015. All right, now she was cool with everybody. She was cool with 600, Taekwon World, 051, 46, Jaro, STL. She was cool with everybody. Now, here's the thing, guys. You guys are going to say, well, I'm letting the ops know who killed who. Here's the thing. With the hit on Big A, I am going to say this. For those of you guys who think that I'm letting everybody know, the ops know. They saw the face of the shooter who killed Big A. Big A was not alone, and they saw his face. Now, people are going to say, well, when is this all going to stop? Like, how in the heck is this stuff ever going to stop?
Got a good point. When is it going to stop? Let's get back into it.
And the answer is, it's not. Because these dudes, you have to understand, like, they're losing people, okay, that they really, really cared about, you know what I'm saying? So, to tell them, well, you just got to forget about it, homie, it just is not going to happen. Like, the pressure on them to turn up for their dead homies or for their dead siblings or dead cousins is huge. You know, if they don't turn up for their dead brother or dead sister or dead cousin, just the disgrace, the shame that's brought on them by everybody in their hood. So this is what people are up against, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what people who want to stop.
Think twice, kids. You know what I mean? Think twice before you do something. Let's get back in it.